Hi, this is Matt with Tanganyika Wildlife Park, and I am happy to introduce today's Financial Survival Camp video. In this lesson, Meritrust will help you learn about spending, saving, and sharing your money, and why it's so important to use your money wisely. Making good money choices can make sure your savings account looks more like this and less like this.
Young adults earn money for many different reasons. Sometimes they earn an allowance for doing chores around the house. Sometimes they receive money as a holiday or birthday gift. And sometimes they work for friends and neighbors, babysitting, mowing yards, or doing odd jobs. Once they have earned money, it's important to know what to do with that money. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the 3 S's to money: how to save it, how to share it, and how to spend it. Save, share, spend is an easy way to divide up your money when you have earned it. Some of the money you earn gets saved to use later. You get to be generous with some of your money and support good causes, and some of your money gets to be spent on things that you need or want. Let's take a closer look at each of these categories. First, let's talk about saving money. It's important to save money so that you can use it later. Lots of people have that dream item that they are excited to purchase, but don't have enough money to purchase now. For those items, we have to be careful not to spend our money on small everyday items, but instead, put our money aside to use for later. Let's look at a couple of examples.
I love to be out in nature with my family and explore. My dream is to own my own kayak one day so I can go floating in our local lake. My mom and dad told me to start saving up my allowance to purchase my very own kayak, and then they would purchase the supplies like a life jacket and an oar. A good kayak costs around $250. I make about $30 a month babysitting and another $25 a month in allowance. If I can save up $35 a month of that money, I can purchase a kayak in about 7 months.
I also like to be outside, but I'm not much of a water person. Instead, I like to ride the bike trails around the lake. I'd love to buy a new bike, but trail bikes are expensive. I make about $50 a month mowing lawns in my neighborhood. A new mountain bike will cost around $200. If I can save up $40 a month, I can buy my new bike in just 5 months.
Saving money takes determination because it's easy to spend money on other things we enjoy, like candy, video games, or toys. But if we are able to put some of our money aside every month, we can begin to save for bigger items. The key is to know where to store your money. I recommend either putting your money someplace safe in your house or to open a savings account at your local bank or credit union. The second step to use your money wisely is to share your money. This may be a step that we often forget, but it's still very important. We all have important causes that we want to support, like local charities, organizations that help people, or religious institutions. Think about all the ways people could be helped by donations from people like you. Generosity is important. So when you make a little bit of money, it's also a great idea to set a little bit aside to donate or share with your favorite organization.
I love helping animals and supporting organizations that help animals. Our city has an animal shelter that takes in stray or unwanted animals. It costs a lot of money to take care of so many animals. I don't have a lot of money, but every time I get some money, I set aside a few dollars and take it to the animal shelter to donate. They always thank me and remind me that every dollar matters to them, and it makes me feel really good that I'm able to help out in a small way.
The last way we use our money is by spending it, and we are all good at spending money. After all, spending money on things that we need to purchase, like food, clothes, and shelter, and things we want, is the reason we work to make money in the first place. We've listed spending last because sometimes it's so easy to spend money that we can forget to set some of it aside to share or save. That's why we recommend setting aside those 2 items first and then use the rest to spend. It's important to remember that it's completely okay to spend money on things that we need and want, as long as we have planned out that spending beforehand. This is called budgeting. We make a budget or a plan for our money so we know we will have enough money to cover all the expenses we have.
I love candy. I love candy. If I go to the grocery store, chances are I'm going to spend some of my money on candy. And if I'm not careful, I'll spend all of my money.
So how do you know how much money you will need to save, share, and spend? That's a good question. First, look at your goals for saving. That will help you determine how much you will need to save every time you earn money. Next, put a small portion aside for giving away. You may even use a percentage like 10% of your earnings. This amount is really up to you. Everything that's left over can go into your spend pile. Now that you've learned a little bit about saving, sharing, and spending your money, it's time to practice a little. Pull out envelope number 3 and complete your activity.
Hi there, campers! Thanks for watching our Spend, Save, Share lesson video. Now, I'm going to walk you through the activity. The activity you'll want to grab from your box is the Use Your Money Wisely activity. With this activity, we're going to help our friend Eric decide what he should do with $50. Eric has 5 options he can choose from to spend his $50. Remember, he has to spend $50, no more and no less. That means you can't spend $51, but you also can't spend $49. Let's walk through option A together, and we'll give you an example of an amount you could choose for Eric to spend his money on option A. Option A for Eric is to share his money or donate to an animal shelter. His donation will help the animal shelter feed their animals. For our example, we're choosing to donate $5 from the $50 he has available to the animal shelter. Remember, you'll want to record any money spent on each option here in the amount box. Go ahead and work through the rest of the options on your own. Remember, there should be an amount in every line in this box, and once you're done, they should all add up to exactly $50. Now that you've helped our friend Eric decide what to do with his $50, drop down to the bottom of your worksheet and pretend you have $100 that you earned. What would you do with $100? How much would you save, and what would you save for? How much would you spend, and what would you buy? How much would you share, and who would you share it with? You did it, campers! Great job! Thanks for going through this activity with us. We'll see you next time.
To learn more about money, check out the other financial survival camp videos. If you love animals, come to Tanganyika.